So we've been working today and previously on a cover of Killswitch Engage song. We did The End of Heartache, and the video should have run previously to this, so you should have watched it already.
And if you've actually got to this point, thank you for staying tuned all the way through. We're probably going to make complete wankers of ourselves now for your entertainment, but we're going to try and discuss what the processes have been in recording this. It was actually your choice to record it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Your song choice, because we kind of divide it up. I'll choose one. I think I chose the Partway Drive one.
Yeah, I chose Cunnerzzz as well, but we've had problems in the past with recording stuff, haven't we, because of gear and whatnot, and issues with sound and stuff, but we seem to have found a pretty decent middle ground. Made the choice of song because it's like, I wouldn't say Killswitch Engage are one of my favourite bands, but...
No, mine, no. I actually had to learn the song from scratch because never really heard it.
See, I knew the song really well to start with. I just think it's like... It is kind of in that metalcore vein that we're obviously quite partial to.
It's a tremendously catchy song. It sounds simple, but once you get into it, you realise it's definitely not that easy at all.
In depth, like
after spending a good long time recording drums and then recording with you, it was.
I did underestimate the prowess that it takes to play the guitar parts. Cause
definitely, yeah.
It's not insanely difficult. Not going to say, oh, it's really hard, but the accuracy that you have to play it with for it to sound good. And
I think what you said at the time was remembering it all. Yeah. Just there's lots of different parts. The same with the drums, although throughout you've got the very simple psh, psh, boom kind of sound, but with the guitar you've got all different bits, and then you start. There's a lot of stopping and starting, which is going to throw you off, I suppose.
It was a fun one to do, but like I say, I wouldn't say Killswitch are like one of my favourite bands. It's just,
I'll definitely say I'm glad it's done.
It was a bit of an ordeal, but I think it's kind of, it follows that whole metalcore thing quite well, but it's also pretty like old school. Like it's
got that vibe about very progressive melodic metal to it.
Like kind of, it's almost like slow kind of thrash metal. It's like
I'd go with that.
It's I just thought it was a good song choice for like, because it's different to what we've done before. Like it's a lot more melodic than the songs that we've done previously. Like we did Atlas, didn't we?
But we did do Atlas. We both love Partway, so that was very simple.
Atlas kind of
choice.
It was a very difficult one to do because it's an instrumental and it's kind of, there's a lot of different stuff going on.
Not an instrumental.
Well, it's not an instrumental, but it's like there's not much vocal work to it. It's mainly like based on the instrumentation in it.
It's also, especially that album, I've found that it's got a lot of other factors to the music. It's a lot more complicated. It's got violins. It's got orchestral pieces. And I'm not used to that.
Yeah, no, me neither. I know what you mean. It's like, with Atlas it was kind of, most Partway stuff, it's just chuggy and heavy and it's not really kind of, it's not like that complicated, but Atlas, kind of, you got more of it's more of an optimistic sounding kind of song, and it's more
it's
like
brighter and...
It's more like, I'd say like more the arrangement wise, it's more like operatic, like or like classical, like. Obviously it's still fucking heavy compared to most stuff, but the point I'm trying to make, I suppose, is that in the past we have had trouble recording our videos and they've never really been as good as we wanted them to be.
But we've actually got some new equipment now. You recently got a new guitar.
Yeah. Well, in the video you'll see that I'm actually in the video. I'm playing a black Epiphone Les Paul Studio that I've done some upgrades to. It's got like Tone Pro's bridge and tailpiece onto their lock-in, so that they're really good hardware. They're quite expensive, but if you can afford it, I really would recommend putting them on your guitars because it's really, really good hardware. It's proper good quality stuff. I also swapped out the old tuners for new Grovers. Like there were Grovers on it in the first place, but I don't know whether they're the US Grovers or what. I don't know how it works, but I changed out the tuners and that made it a lot better. And it's also got an EMG set in it, an 81 and a 60, which are obviously active pickups. So changed the sound of the guitar quite a lot. And we recorded the videos using that guitar. We did originally plan to record the audio using that guitar as well, but I recently bought a Schecter Damien Special with sort of, it's
loaded.
Yeah, it's a nice guitar. It's good, but that's got the EMG HZ set in it. So basically, it's the EMG passive pickups that they do there. Compared to the actives, they're quite cheap. I wouldn't say they're as good. I'd much prefer to have the EMG set out on my Les Paul in the Schecter, but
it was definitely a conscious decision to use the Schecter for the audio.
Yeah, well,
it worked better.
Yeah, it's a lot more comfortable playing the Schecter in that style, because I find that the Les Paul's got a bit of a thick neck for playing sort of quick kind of trill runs and stuff like that. Fucking not got a guitar, dickhead. But like in the past, the videos that we've done, they've not really gone as well as they hoped they would.
When it came to mixing and editing, it wasn't promising, but you put it all together and it was just
then there's just bits where you think that could be better, or that's
if
not
I did
really
it again,
that
could be better, yeah.
Like for example, when we did the Atlas video, my guitar was not set up properly at all, and I had this really, really heavy set of strings on it. It was a 12 to 60 set, and fucking the nut on my guitar wasn't cut properly for it, but by the end of the video the guitar was just horribly out of tune, and fucking just because you play a solo in it with a lot of bends as well, where the nut wasn't cut properly for the thickness of the strings. It's kind of,
which is strange, because I think that video was probably I think people preferred that video to some of the others. I think my favourite's Cunnerzzz.
The Cunnerzzz one's quite tight, but it's quite an easy song, and it's
another one on drums where it's not complicated, but it's a powerful groove, and you've just got to get into that. And when something happens outside of that groove and you're not really expecting it, it throws you off.
It could probably be a good thing for us if somebody suggested something.
Yeah, if you've got any suggestions to the 2 people that are still watching this. For
all the people that haven't fucked off yet. Yeah, I'll comment on this after. Let's play Architects. No, not good.
Did an Architects cover. Got 1,500 views in like a month and a half, which is awesome. Thanks, guys.
But
yeah.
Oh well, so we do actually have things to talk about in this video, but we seem to just be talking about what we've done previously.
I'm actually having more fun just talking shit.
Yeah.
Oh, what were we talking about? New equipment. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of new gear. Spent quite a lot of money on trying to get a setup for a home studio, just trying to get some demo recording, just get some rough stuff down. It's perfect with these kind of covers. As you'll have noticed, I've been using a lot of new microphones, pretty standard setup wise. I've got a SM57 on my snare. I've got 2 AKG C1000S microphones, one underneath for splash and the hi-hats, just to get a pronounced sound, just to get that to cut through, because a lot of times the hi-hat and splashes can just fade back in the mix. The other AKGs above the ride and my China, same again, just to get the pronounced sound. I've got a Sennheiser E602, don't quote me on that because I'm not sure the all kind of sound the same. Not the microphones, the names of the microphones. And that really delivers a really good punch.
That is a good mic, that kick mic you've got.
Thing with microphones is, you do pay more, but you do get more.
Yeah, you get what you pay for. That's the thing with music gear across the board, though, isn't it? You get what you pay for.
I mean, a lot of things can be tremendously overpriced and they're not that much better, but with microphones in the 80 to 300 range, you are paying for what you get. Above that, not really sure, but below that, below 80 quid, you are going to get a very...
Well, it depends what it is, doesn't it, really?
I'm talking about drum mics.
It depends what it is still, though, because...
should say that, actually. The audio for the guitar was recorded with the Snares SM57.
Yeah, well, obviously, SM57 for a guitar.
Perfect, yeah.
Classic, everybody's done it, everybody does it. It's just what you do, it's just good, it's just tried, true, works.
I think should be a jam session going up, might be, might not, I'll see how it edits, but for that we used one of my tom mics that I think I took off. It
actually translates quite well. That when you said you were going to use the tom mic for recording guitar, I was a bit like,
I was hesitant because I think we did it before and it was just very flubby.
Yeah, but we've actually managed to get some quite nice sounds out of it. It's not too bad at all. So it's alright, it's good, it's nice, but...
that was a Sennheiser It's
4 something, isn't it?
Yeah, 604. So the 602 is the bass drum, 604 is the toms. I've got 3 of those. Hopefully go get a full set.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of the reason why some of your older videos got quite a bit of stick off people, because the sound...
The sound quality.
Because it was that camera, wasn't it? With that camera that you were using, the mic off that, basically. And
it's great for talking, but it just picks up all the ring. Yeah.
It gets messy, doesn't it? Like if you're playing something fast, it does just get...
It just all bleeds, basically, and it clips, and it doesn't sound very good. This gives it a lot more of a professional, pronounced sound. Yeah. What other new gear have we got?
We have got the GoPro.
We have got the GoPro.
We need to talk about.
Oh well, we'll talk about the GoPro. I've always wanted one. You see these videos on YouTube, and they are very good. This is a GoPro White, which I picked up brand new, and it was cheap, so I thought, got to have it. I'm hoping that eventually I'm going to upgrade to a black, which is a lot better pixel quality, but again, price.
Yeah.
They are very expensive.
But that's sick. I really
for what I'm doing at the moment, it's perfect.
It's a lot of fun.
You use that several angles, which you'll have seen.
Yeah, you'll have seen them in the cover video. I like it a lot. I like the headstock view, which you can't really do with a camera like that unless I've got you standing at the side of me with the camera pointing down. And
the thing is, the perfect for point of view. That's what we were designed for, just to capture what's happening as the person sees it.
Yeah.
You had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like to do it in my head.
You look like a complete moron with it on your head.
Twat, because you got a fucking... I don't know, you look like a fucking
miner
with a strap on wrapped around his head or something. But no, yeah, it's a lot of fun to go for. I like it a lot. Yeah. It's a good piece of kit. My gear is at the minute I'm using a Schecter Damien Special, like I mentioned before. I only just got it, bought it second hand off an old friend. Really impressed with it. Got a gloss finish on the neck, which I'm not really a fan of. I'm going to get it refinned, I think, when I get the Active EMG swapped over from my Les Paul. I'm running that into Dunlop Crybaby wire, the standard one. Didn't use it in the video at all, but that it's first in my signal chain. You'll get people saying that they suck tone, but I like it. I think it's got a good wah sound. It cost me £30 from Cash Converters, so can't complain. Then I run into a Korg Pitch Black tuner, does its job. There's better tuners, there's the Boss stuff, there's the TC stuff. There is better tuners out there, but again, £35 off Gumtree, can't moan about it, does its job, does what it's meant to do. And then my fucking secret weapon, got a plug for this company because it's a badass pedal, it's sick. I'm running into Boo Instruments. What's it called? Boo Instruments.
This is some great product placement. You can't remember the name of the company.
I think the model name's a TSOD gear. Have we got any more gear to talk about?
I'm sure we have.
Spoke about my guitar and I spoke about my pedal board. Spoke about my amp. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. But the 5152, recommend it. I recommend all my gear. Oh, I wouldn't have it if I didn't recommend it, would I? I wouldn't fucking have it if I thought it was shit.
No. We're back. Quite a long cigarette and beer break. But we've actually been discussing the kind of songs we'd be looking forward to covering in the future. And if you enjoy these videos, definitely give us a thumbs up and give us some feedback, because we're always happy to try and improve on our skills.
We're always really excited when we get a comment, aren't we? Oh, we've got a comment, we've got a comment.
You shit. Oh.
No. You're so dick, man. Oh,
I'll tell you what, I actually got a really nice comment from someone in, I assume it's California, or it's a prank, because the guy said, geez man, you gotta come to Northern California and teach me in your percussive skills. See, if he's not in Northern California, it's a bit of a joke. He just wants me to go to Northern California.
He's in fucking Norfolk, mate.
I think we could do an acoustic cover at some point as well. I think that'd be quite good. This one plays acoustic, I can't play guitar for shit, so...
Yeah, could do.
We could. Just let us know in the comments if you think that would be a good idea. We'd be more than happy to do it. Definitely say this is probably one of our better covers together.
Yeah,
I think it's our
best. It's definitely our best collaboration. Yeah. It sounds good. I like the sound.
I've got other covers where I've just got that sweet spot on the EQ and it's just all gone right. That actually brings me on to recently, well, one camera, two cameras. I've only got two cameras. I do want more. Some that I can leave in permanent position so I don't have to piss around with it every single time I do a cover. Because as I said before, I'm in my dad's room. It's not a studio. It's not everything.
It's not ideal, is it? But
it's not.
To say that your dad lets us use it and he just deals with the volume that we put out, and he just sits in here and watches telly no way. Yeah. Fuck the neighbours though.
But two cameras. So we did head cam.
Yeah.
Headstock twice.
And we did one clip to the wardrobe door in front of me, didn't we?
Yeah, we did one wardrobe one and we did one across the room in front of the amp. So I think we did 5 takes on the rhythm and the weed. There were one on the bed above.
Yeah, it's a we've not said that yet, it's a dual guitar cover.
Well, they're going to know that.
No, yeah, shit, they've watched the video. Forgot about that.
Threw me off. With the drums, I've got a new camera angle, which is convenient that I've got a curtain rail just above, because I've got a window right behind the crashes and a curtain rail above it, so I can just clip the GoPro above that and it gives a really nice point of view from one side, and then I put it on the bed behind and it's got another one. I've tried to attach it to the rack and tried to get the vibrations just to give it a bit more of a it's not point of view, but it's more interactive.
Yeah, it's more intimate, isn't it? It's like
you feel like you... Yeah.
And as well you get the movement from the vibration.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't know why I'm doing this, I can't play drums.
Well, doing that demonstrates it. I've been doing foot cam for quite a while now, that I do really need to work on my foot skills. A lot of people keep telling me that, and that's fine, that's positive criticism. I have improved quite a lot on the pedals, but it's a sign in a day to a metronome. It's laborious, monotonous,
it is monotonous practicing to a metronome. It's boring as fuck.
You come out of it feeling like you've achieved something, but you've forgotten it tomorrow. Yeah. Especially us.
But no, it's just, it's like you saying then about people fucking saying you need to work on this, you need to work on that, you need to work on the other. You know what? We both know that we need to work on everything.
Yeah, we're not oblivious to what we need to improve on.
We don't think we're sick.
We're actually looking to set up a band. We're 2 of what we're looking for. 5 members. We're looking for bass, lead guitar and vocals. Obviously we have drums and rhythm guitar. Our current name is A Murder of Crows, and we are looking for people in the Lancashire Manchester area.
Oh, Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
West Yorkshire though.
Yeah, West.
Preferably,
Yeah.
because...
Not East Yorkshire. Not a bunch of cunts in East Yorkshire.
Fuck off East Yorkshire. No, yeah,
that's how one viewer gone.
We're in Oldham now, and this is my hometown. But I currently live in Huddersfield, so anybody from Leeds or Barnsley or Huddersfield or
if you can commute,
if you can,
because
travel,
we can't really come to you, and especially as you've seen my kit, that ain't moving.
Yeah,
we do have a very
where we are now. There's a practice space just
and
across the road. And I used to be in a band called The Gadgets. If you search The Gadgets Revolution, you'll find our one song that we ever had on YouTube.
There, you don't have to search it at all. It's there.
Where?
There. There.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Feel it. Feel it. Put your hand out. Just. Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
You got it.
I can feel it, yeah.
Yeah.
But there is a lot to be said for playing in a band that's out of your comfort zone.
I think the same applies with particular covers. If you cover a song that you're not used to, I think a perfect example for me would be something simple. I did a Frank Turner cover of Telltale Signs. Not because it's complicated, just because it's a fantastic song. Even though it's 4/4s, the odd fill, editing, an accent here and there. Or something on the other end of the spectrum, Suffocate.
Yeah,
it's a
heavy song.
It's a lot heavier,
song.
and it's a very different drumming style. And I think exploring with these really does widen your abilities or capabilities to play better and be more willing to adjust when you're just jamming or practicing.
Well, I mean, when we were playing,
it makes you more creative.
We played loads of gigs in, well, not loads, but a few gigs out in Manchester, and not 2, that's bullshit. Well more than 2. Fuck off. It wasn't 2 or 3. It was neither of those numbers. So I just think like we got a chance to play out. Fucking cunt, man. We got a chance to play out to a lot of people who we wouldn't have played to if we weren't playing the kind of music. If we were playing the kind of music we're playing now, because
it's a demographic, and quite frankly,
but the demographic's not big. The demographic's not big. It's a small demographic.
It is. We won't play music because it's going to get a crowd.
Yeah.
We play music because it's our passion and because it's what we like to hear, love to listen to, and like to play. I think with metal or progressive music in general, you get a release.
Yeah.
And we were discussing this last night when we were having that jam session. You can let it all go if you've had shit during the week. You got a shitty job, making piss on money.
You fucking hate uni.
Yeah, girlfriend's a bitch.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
You got a shitty job. You're making piss all money. All you want to do is have a few beers, set up your rig, and just play.
Yeah.
Play and let it all go so you can come back at the end and start the week again. Honestly, that's what music is. It is just the most perfect release.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't give a shit about people. Like if people are ripping on our videos.
Everyone's got an opinion. You're welcome to it. Just fuck off.
Yeah, no, who cares what you think? It's like
if it's constructive, I will be more than happy to accept it and enjoy. The fact you've watched my video and you've got some knowledge to impart.
Because it's not like we sit there thinking I'm the best guitar player ever. It's not like
best
you sit there
ever,
thinking I'm the best drummer ever. Because when we're playing, if one of us fucks up, it's like, where you shit bastard. And it's like if you fuck up, where you shit. Yeah, I am shit, and I'm not a great guitar player, but you know what? I love playing guitar. I love playing guitar more than anything in the world. And well, maybe not more than anything in the world, but like I love my guitar. It's just my guitars are my escape. They just are
It is another world.
Yeah,
you're right. You can just focus yourself, just phase yourself out of the scenario in.
At the end of the day, what we want is we just want like-minded people who are just up for having a laugh, having a beer, playing some music.
Don't overthink it. Don't take it too seriously, because as much as we really, really want to make this work and make good sounds, this isn't an audition for Wank Factor or something like that. This is just
us being
mates having a laugh, trying to make some good music and releasing some really.
It's not overly serious. It's not anything like that. And I think that's the mistake that a lot of haters make, where they think that you're
giving it. I give everything I've got, and I know he does as well, because the amount of times we've been recording drums or we've been recording guitar and it's just not worked. It's just been an off day, a bad day in the office. But through perseverance and
you just keep going. Just keep going. And if it's shit, it's shit. At the end of the day, if it's crap, it's crap. That's just how it is. It's just
we won't give up until we're happy with it.
Yeah,
we'll run out of time, but we'll just do it again.
But if you run out of time, you just accept it how it is. You still put it up. You don't shy away from it.
Nope,
you put it up. You say, it's not our best. It's not as good as I can do. But we've had a go. We've had a laugh doing it. We've enjoyed ourselves. We've had a bit of a drink. We've had a bit of a joke. We've had a bit of a fuck about. It's just, I just think a lot of people take it far too serious. A lot of people think that we're going for something that we're not. But to the haters, fuck you, I don't care.
I keep forgetting that camera's there. Yeah, I totally agree with him. He's got a very good point. A lot of people make a big deal out of it, and it is a big deal in its own right, but
yeah, well, it is a big deal. We spend a lot of money on it. We spend a lot of time on it.
Music and gear is my biggest expenditure. Shortly followed by beer and tattoos, granted, but music equipment is damned expensive. I don't need to tell you, if you're watching this, you're clearly into music.
If you've got this far into this video, then you definitely know that.
If you're this far into this video, quite frankly, message me and I will buy.
I salute you if you're this far into this video. It was a number of different angles that we did on the guitar. We did loads of different camera angles and filming.
I think between the three actually, the lead, the rhythm and the drums, I think there's about
15 different angles.
15-20 angles.
Yeah.
However, there is only one audio take for each.
Yeah.
So the lead, one take. Granted, it's with the Schecter, not the Epiphone.
Yeah, that is something we need to stress, because any of you that know your guitars will be able to tell that the sound
different
in the video isn't a Les Paul. It's the Les Paul's mahogany all the way through, obviously, because Les Pauls are. Everybody knows what a Les Paul is if you know your guitars, but it's not a real Les Paul. It's not a Gibson, because I'm not a banker or a lawyer or anything like that, so I can't afford a real Les Paul. I did use the Schecter because I'm more comfortable playing the Schecter. It's a thinner neck and I find it a lot easier to get around than the Les Paul. It's a new guitar, so it's the novelty factor. But I do need to stress that the video part isn't the thing that I was playing for the audio. We re-recorded the audio, but I do swear on my life that both guitar parts were recorded in one take. There's no overdubbing.
I can assure you they were, because there is a particular part of the song, I think it's around the 2:15-20 mark.
Yeah, the riff.
There is a riff there where it's do 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 do, and it was a particularly challenging riff, and the rest of the song on lead will be it'll be absolutely fine, solid, perfect. But when it came from a transition from one riff to that particular one,
flummoxed him,
and it was just
hard for me.
It's just another One of those out the comfort zone, not familiar with it.
We did think about overdubbing for the riff, but we synced up the guitar tracks earlier, and actually it sounds good.
It does sound quite good. I'm very, very pleased.
Yeah, you know what, everybody's human at the end of the day.
Yeah, we fuck up. It was important to us that we kind of felt like we're cheating you if we just did the solo on its own, we stuck it in there.
We could have just, well, we did record an overdub of the riff, and then we decided that we're not putting it in because it
sounds a bit messy. It's cheating. It's very, very easy for it to get muddy.
Yeah.
Very easy, especially, I mean, there's a lot of space in that song, a lot of time where it's not.
I was just rubbing my nipple, I didn't even notice I was doing it, but...
Great, he's back on a camera.
Rubbing my nipple on video. He was chatting, I'm just sitting here with my thumb rubbing on my nipple. Oh my god. But no, yeah, I just think...
I would like to stress that it is 10 to 2 on Sunday morning.
But, you know, the thing is, we shouldn't have to think, like, let's overdub this part. And the reason we have to think like that is because we're inevitably going to get some saying, oh, that riff was shit. Nice one, mate, I know it was. What we haven't touched on yet, that was in our notes, was that if you watch the head cam in the video, you'll see my sandal socks.
Sandal socks, yeah. This was a very new edition. We were talking about gear before, and, well, quite alarming if I'm honest. I will link them there actually. I mean, look at them, really. Just, no. It's kind of like the stereotypical English moron abroad in Ibiza. Oh, there he is, white Dunlop socks and brown suede sandals. There he is. You're from Plymouth, aren't you?
Except with these, you don't need the sandals because...
You don't? You're like a twat anyway.
They're sandal socks.
What actually made me laugh was he felt like he needed to make himself look more like a twat. So he got he didn't get them, but you were bought novelty socks.
Yeah. Wonderful present from my auntie.
Yeah.
I love that present.
Yeah.
I love my sandal socks.
Oh no, I'm actually really happy with the sound we've got from that recording. I think it's actually our best sounding cover.
Yeah.
Looking back, there's probably I'd like to do the drums again. You always want to look back and want to do it again just to perfect it, and because you think you can make it better. When it comes to it, you probably can't. Your ability is proven there. But that's the thing with our covers. We're always looking to improve and make them better next time, and we do that because we always want to sound better. Yeah. That's with our jam sessions, that's with our recordings, that's with what we do off camera and record for our own stuff, which hopefully at some point we can make into a demo EP and try and get a ball rolling that way.
Yeah, we need members though.
We do need members, like we said before. Yeah, well, thank you very much for watching this video. We've really enjoyed doing this.
We're going to do it again.
We are definitely going to do it again.
It was meant to be
you that. It was just be a one-off.
Be an explanation of how we'd recorded the cover, but we've kind of enjoyed doing it that much.
Yeah, we've really enjoyed doing it. So I promise you there will be... Well, I think just give it a thumbs up or a comment if you are actually enjoying this vlog. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Andrew, or Cunnerzzz on my YouTube channel, and this is Scott.
I'm Scott. Thanks for watching.
Take care.